Great day, Royals! This is Empress Lasley. If you're returning to the channel, welcome back. And if it's your first time, welcome to the Empire. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to get all of the updated notifications on when we post new videos. This channel is specifically designed to assist you in taking actions that will allow you to implement more self-care on a daily basis. So if you're interested in topics like these, definitely subscribe, as I said before, so that you can stick with us for future videos. This is Gemini's June 1st to the 15th Divine Session. I'm super excited to dive right in, and happy birthday to all of my Geminis, okay? So I'm going to actually use a couple of decks that I haven't used in a while, one of them being the Miss Cleo Tarot deck, and I'll use the Muse Tarot and a little bit of the Chakra Oracle Wisdom, okay? So let's go ahead and pull a spread for Gemini. So Spirit, what would you like to tell Gemini from June 1st to the 15th? June 1st to the 15th for Gemini and unconditional love, please. June 1st to the 15th for Gemini and unconditional love, please, Spirit. And if you have not already, definitely check out the chakra series that I have going on. I actually have posted that. I posted that. That's one of the first video series that I did on my channel. So I definitely feel it's time for us as a collective to just learn more about our own energies, right? So definitely check that out. I'll do my best to tag it, but if not, as soon as you go on my page, go to the playlist and you'll see the chakra playlist there with all 7 videos. There's even 8 where I do one video where I do a summary of every single chakra to review. All right, so what else, Spirit, for Gemini from June 1st to the 15th? Okay, last card here. Okay, thank you. So Gemini, moving forward from the 1st to the 15th, you're definitely wanting to make a decision on something so that you can see your ships come in, okay? There's definitely something that you're contemplating, something that you are about to make a decision on. Some of you may be taking a slight pause before you make a decision on something with this 3 of Staffs here. I'm going to go ahead and clarify this 3 of Staffs, Spirit, please. Yeah, you're literally taking time to make a decision right now, Gemini, for these first 15 days, okay? It definitely has to do with you looking at things from a bit higher perspective here, okay? And it could be so that you can move forward in a better position than you are right now or than you have been, okay? It's kind of like that energy, like I said, with it being your birthday, wanting to just move forward. And for some of you, it could be in some kind of relationship here, okay? Just moving forward in a better direction than you did in the past. And I feel because you're taking more time to tune into what is best for you, right? Tuning into looking at things from a different perspective and actually allowing it to give you a new point of view here with this Hanged Muse. All right, so this is your energy now, moving forward, making decisions and being positive about what is coming to you, what you are creating with the 3 here, what your creations are looking like in this development phase, because you took that time to look at things from a different angle here, okay? Wonderful. For some of you, it'll be in a relationship. For others of you, it definitely has to do with work and career, okay? Things that you're working on, projects, okay? So we did have the King of Staves, and I told Spirit that I didn't want to read any reversals, okay? But this card was the only one that came in reverse, and they told me to keep it in reverse here. So in the past, this definitely does let me know that with the way that you did move, the way that you were conducting yourself, Gemini, in business, in career, in projects, it wasn't working in your favor here. Clarify King of Staves in reverse, please, Spirit. It wasn't working in your favor in the past. That's why some of you are wanting to switch things up. You're excited about this new perspective that you've gained because you know that that means there's going to be success in moving forward, okay? From this past where you were doing things, but maybe you weren't in the best energy to get them done, okay? Yeah, when it came to things that you were working on in the past, Gemini, it definitely was like you were hitting a wall, is what I'm hearing, okay? It's like you were hitting a wall with your creativity, with the way that you took action in career. You may have tried to go after so many different opportunities, but because of your energy, it was not, you know, it wasn't clicking how you wanted it to. You weren't seeing the success that you wanted to, okay? Even though some of you may have been working really hard, you could have tried so many different things, tried to juggle so many different jobs, so many different opportunities. You may have worked super hard on one thing, okay, and had super laser focus, but it still wasn't working for you in the past. And this is why now moving forward, you're like, I'm looking at things from a different perspective. I'm wanting to leave that behind me. And now that I'm actually creating from an energy that serves me, I know that I'm going to see the success here. I know that when I move from a position where I'm focusing on how I feel and what feed, like my passions and how I want to express myself and share things with the world, I know that it's something that comes from the inside. I am my own creator, okay? And with this Empress card being the 3 as well, okay, definitely coming together for you, Geminis. I'm so happy to see that. For others of you, things weren't working out in the past. If it's relationship, you know, related, for some of you Geminis out there, okay, you may have been working really hard on the relationship, okay, or you could have been working towards this relationship with an Empress here, okay, or an Emperor, the energies, or vice versa. But with this King of Saturn reverse here, someone was not being true in the relationship, okay? There may have been some kind of cheating, third-party situations, someone that wasn't really taking care of this Empress as well as they knew they needed to, okay? So this is you turning over a new leaf in the relationship with this person, moving forward, being more honest, taking time to actually move away from, you know, your trifling ways in the past, or them moving away from their trifling ways in the past, okay? And this person could also be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but they don't have to be. It's just fire energy coming out here. Moving forward, yeah, 9 of Staves. You're very, I feel like, you know, no matter, regardless of the fact that you didn't see the success that you wanted to in the past, Gemini, you definitely learned a lot, okay? There were definitely things that you can take, positive lessons that you can take from the experience that you went through, okay? From all of those jobs that you had in the past. There is something to be learned from each and every one. And sometimes that's how spirit moves with us, okay? We want to have something now. We want instant gratification. But spirit's like, no, you have to go through the process of being a carpenter, you know, and being in that apprenticeship and working for these other people, even though they don't pay you as much as you should be paid, and all of these things. You have to go through this experience in order for you to learn what we want you to learn, so that you can move forward and truly tap into that success from an internal place, right? Clarify 9 of Staves for Gemini, please. And it's you guys' birthday as well. I hope that all of you are having the best birthday possible. As all of you that are already subscribed know, I am a Gemini rising, so I have such a love for my Geminis. I also have my Mars in Gemini, so I have a lot of Gemini energy within my chart. So I can definitely resonate with the message here, okay? Yeah, like you're becoming more committed, Gemini, to this movement forward, because you're able to grasp and learn the lesson from everything that you had to go through. At the time, it could have been like really terrible. You probably weren't feeling it. You were like, oh, I can't wait until I move away from this and get on from this. Like, why am I not seeing the success I want to see in this? I'm trying so hard, or I'm putting forth what I see as the best effort right now, but I'm not seeing the results that I want to see. But now moving forward, it's like you're able to that going through that process allowed you to grow spiritually. Going through that process and proving to yourself that regardless of it being a situation that goes your way, you can still commit. Okay, commit to the overall transformation and change. Okay, committing to that. With this page of materials here, which is a page of pentacles, it's like you committed to that journey because you knew that there were things that you need to learn when it came to career, when it came to those projects, when it came to your relationship, because the Hierophant is also very representative of marriage in that commitment term, right? So being committed to, you know, learning new things or going through the motions in your relationship and it not going your way and it being rocky and it being, but now that you're coming out of this other side, Gemini, you're realizing, you know, what I had to go through has allowed me to really grow within myself and therefore bring more to the table when it comes to our relationship now that things are taking a turn for the better, for the more positive aspect. We're able to communicate better, right? Beautiful. Beautiful. Because, you know, all relationships aren't going to always be peachy, okay? And it's good that you're hearing the information that, you know, even though it was bad, Spirit, it was still very intentional. Everything is intentional, right? So knowing that should allow you to kind of just be happier about moving forward into this creative, expansive time for yourselves. Okay, Gemini? The obstacle here is the Emperor card. Okay, we have the Emperor as the obstacle here. Let me clarify this. This is Aries energy. Clarify this Emperor, please, Spirit. Why is the Emperor here as the obstacle? Why is the Emperor here as the obstacle? We have awakening and the 9 of inspiration here. Yeah, so okay. This person, okay, this person that you're dealing with, for those of you that this is a relationship, okay, sorry for the glare in the background, I'm trying to like block out with my hair. So this person that you may be moving forward with now that you see things better, okay, in the relationship dynamic, now that you see things working better, now that you're allowing yourself to see things in a better perspective, doesn't mean that this person is also like, oh, me too, you know. Sometimes one person will be able to see things from a different view before the other person. So just keep that in mind, because some of you are seeing the obstacle. As I said, there's fire energy here, so some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, okay? And this fire sign could be kind of giving you resistance, or just being like they're being resistant, basically, okay? Because it's like there's an awakening here. Someone's awakening to the fact that, okay, this is how we can contribute better towards a relationship. And this other person here with the 9 of inspiration may be having a wall up, okay? They may need to also look at what situation you two have been through in terms of a relationship and say, you know what, that's what needed to happen, you know? Instead of being stuck at like, oh, you know, I don't feel stable, or I didn't feel stable in the past. It's like, awaken to the fact that, you know, all of those things that you had to go through, if you really analyze it, it can make your relationship stronger at this time. I'm going to get one more for us. Can we have one more to clarify this Emperor, please, Spirit? One more to clarify this Emperor. One more to clarify the Emperor, please. 2 more shuffles. Yeah, because it's just, yeah, like, for some of you as well with that Page of Pentacles, it's like you need to take a moment to pause and actually, like, with this time that you're being still, Gemini, utilize it wisely. Utilize the time that you're taking to gather yourself and gather all the information. Take this time and use it wisely, okay? Use it to help you to feel more stable in whatever you're wanting to move forward with, okay? So some of you may want to move forward with something and you see some type of success with it, and it's a bit different, you know, in terms of it maybe being spiritually related, but there's more information that Spirit's wanting you to focus on here, okay? And that's why the Emperor's here at the obstacle. You're still not tapping into the fullness of this role, okay? Because there may be some type of information that you need to analyze. Something that you already know, that you've been through here with this Nine of Inspiration. But it's like, take a moment to evaluate everything that you know and everything that you have been through before you really move forward. One more for the Emperor, please. One more. Okay, do it. 2, I'll take them. Yeah, so with this Seven of Voices and the Page of Materials, it's like, when it comes to, I'll do both scenarios. So when it comes to you being someone that's moving forward, you knowing some certain information, it's like you need to be working harder and not trying to sneak and be deceitful. You can't play Spirit. You can't play the process, okay? Some of you are probably thinking like, oh, well, if I just, since I've been through so much, if I just sneak around this way, if I just do this and like, don't, you know, if I don't dot all of my I's and cross all of my T's, I'll still get an A on the essay. And Spirit is like, no, don't be deceitful. Don't be sneaking around. Don't try and trick, you know what I mean? Like, there's no, it's impossible. You're just gonna play yourself. Don't play yourself, okay? Don't be so, okay, it's like some of you, because you've been through so much, because you've had to go through so many obstacles, at this point you're like, okay, bump that. I'm going to take the easy way out. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to do something like, you know, sneaky, basically, to get where I want to go. But Spirit's like, no, that's not going to help you grow. Okay? That's coming from an immature place. That's not going to help you grow. Okay, so with those of you moving forward with certain projects and careers, make sure you do the research necessary. Make sure you pull all of the information together that you need so that you can move forward in a positive way. Because we have the Ace of Swords here. Okay, the truth is going to come out. The truth is going to prevail. Okay, in this new beginning that's created, if you don't know something that you should know, there's going to be clarity in the situation. So that's why Spirit's like, make sure that you know what you're talking about. Make sure that you are on your throne, you know, and we've given you ample time to gather the information. Make sure that you're not being sneaky or deceitful to yourself, and that you do all of the work necessary, because the truth and clarity of what you're doing is going to be very apparent to other people. Okay, and in this new beginning, you need to tell the truth. You need to be very intelligent with the way that you communicate with yourself and with other people here. Okay, I'm gonna actually clarify that. Yeah, 4 of Voices. Like, some of you need to relax. Like, this is your energy, Gemini. This is Swords energy. This 4 of Voices here. Some of you, it's like you're still trying to bring into this new beginning old thought processes and old habits of thinking and doing things and trying to be sneaky. No, it's not going to work out in your favor. Okay, the truth is going to prevail in this new beginning of your life. So just make sure that you're doing everything correctly. And that goes for those of you in relationships as well. Don't, like, moving forward, knowing that, you know, you went through all of those obstacles in your relationship for a reason. Be sure to move forward and be honest. Leave behind those arguments, those old ways of thinking that didn't get your relationship to the point where you want it to be. Okay, now is the time to relax and rest and move away from those things that cause confrontation, both in your own mind and in what you say and how you communicate to others. Okay, now is the time to be more stable in the way that you're thinking, being calmer with the way that you communicate, Gemini. I know I can relate. A lot of times you'll get so many different thoughts and so many different messages that you want to say to someone, but it is really effective when someone says something, instead of just biting back, which we all know we could do, okay, taking that extra breath, okay, to just Okay, let me just relax and leave all of those past ways of communicating in the past, okay, and move forward with truth and clarity. Okay, the outcome here with your emotions, because this is the only cups card that I have on this in this whole spread. Everything else is staves and this one sword card. So with this 4 of cups here for the outcome, I definitely feel like you don't need to doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself moving forward, okay? Now that you've gotten yourself to this successful point in your relationship and with moving forward in things that you actually love to do and projects that you actually love to do, don't doubt yourself. Don't have pity for yourself and be like, oh, well, you know, last time I did all these things and they didn't work out for me. Don't focus on that. Focus on the stability. Yeah, move forward and take steps to allow yourself to move towards your bag, move towards your stability. Okay, both in relationships and with your money and your materials here with this Knight of Materials. Take things step by step. Don't rush it. Okay, don't rush it. I just saw 2111. All right, we're gonna get one Chakra Wisdom Oracle card for you, and then we'll be finished with the reading. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, what's the Chakra Wisdom Oracle for Gemini for June 1st to the 15th, Spirit? Complacency. Complacency. Exactly. This is a root chakra card, okay? So when it comes to the way that you feel your foundation, like, look, this is the root chakra. This 4 represents stability, and this 4 represents stability as well, okay? So when it comes to your being complacent, like I said, not wanting to do the complete work, just wanting to kind of do anything, that's not going to work out for you moving forward. So be mindful of not being complacent. Okay, be mindful of this. Be mindful of moving forward and doing the work necessary, doing the research necessary, analyzing all of the past ways that you've taken action so that you move forward in a way that creates more clarity for you and the others around you. Okay? Alright, Gemini, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to check out the chakra playlist that I have so that you can balance your own energies and just be a better communicator with yourself in the world. I wish you all the best. Happy birthday again. Love you, and I will see you next time. Bye.